So, yeah, Lunatic. I have a little bit of time into this game, not a lot. It's mostly just setup and stuff. I just need to turn down the master volume so I can actually hear. All right. All right. So, what's going on, folks? Sorry for the late start on the stream. I feel like Michael back in the day when he, never showed up on time. Uh, Things got hung up at, well, life, unfortunately, the job. So, late start tonight, but I'm here. I'm streaming. This particular game is The Way of the Hunter. It's put out by THQ Nordic, and uh, it goes for an authentic hunting experience. So they say. Whether or not that's true, can be up for debate. So this is not the very start of the game. There's two different kind of ways to play this game. There's like a story mode, and then there's a like a multiplayer kind of way of doing the game too. All right, so let's see. Let's see if they fixed what happened on the last time tried playing this. So people are gonna want the you know spec stuff for it. So there you go. Not the most solid frame rate I've ever seen. I'll put it that way. Which is funny because then you see it jump to 250 when it's on the map. Content. Uh, Monetization off. Where did you go? Right there. All right. Sorry, just working on a few last minute things. This is literally like me throwing this together in the last 10 minutes, so do keep that in mind. And I have to do one other thing to get some better thermals. All right. Now we're good to go. I will say the running on this is mad slow. Not gonna lie. Graphically, it looks really pretty though. I will say that. The one thing I also do like is the fact that the way they have this, sound wise, the best way I can describe it is it uses positional sounding really good. And I mean really good. So like you'll hear birds and stuff in one side, like if you were actually there, but you won't hear it on the other side as much. So it's really good positional sounding and stuff. So let's hope this doesn't actually do what happened last time when I was trying this out, just to get it optimized and going. Which was it crashed. So didn't start off as a great experience. So there is your firearm. Mouse and keyboard stuff is very solid. Uh, right click gives you your zoom down scope. Left click fire, obviously not a hard thing. I know I'm trying to get to the base of the ladder. Do, 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 do. So 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 right now I'm on grass and you hear kind of stuff. But as soon as you go to dirt and rock, you kind of hear the gravelly sound of the audio. Let's see if this crash. So those that are going to be wondering, yes, this is being played on Proton. This is being played on Linux. Let's hope you don't crash again.
Long time no see, my friend.
This is the hunting range to hone your shooting skills. Okay, so I need to go here. They have a nice fast travel system too, which is a nice little thing to have. 0 at press up. I'm sure this is but like I said, this is one of those games that is very zero longer distances press. Okay. Now comes the fun part of trying to actually adjust this. Let's see. Key bindings. Please. Next caller. Aim down sights. Fire. Hold breath. Okay, I see. Hit a deer and its vitals hit the target at 58 mark.
Vitals hit. That would be a good shot.
There we go. Okay. So the controls can be a little weird. To deliver the best shot, learn. There we go.
200 yards is way too far for a safety shot.
Which is very true. Do you see extra blocks? Push the cube. Okay. So we gotta go up.
Looks like there's a note over there.
So, like right now, I don't know if you guys are hearing it, but like I can hear like bees kind of alternating on sides and stuff. It's really, really cool. I do like, if anything, the audio is really, really well done. Like positional audio.
Hey, Wallace, don't forget to take care of the badgers wreaking havoc behind the lodge. Sincerely, myself. You forgetful geezer.
All right, so let's see. Where do I gotta go? Enter the. Okay, how far away is it? Objectives. Map. Echo. Baron. Nope, that's too far. Map. All right. I'm thinking somewhere in this neighborhood. The Badger Calamity. That sounds like an interesting thing. All right, we'll fast travel a little bit closer. All right. So where are you? You are right there. Aha, found you. So this is more of a leisure game, not gonna lie. Um, you'll either like it or you won't. There is like cool things that I do like to see in the graphics, like the way the sun hits off like the leaves of the trees here. The fact that the clouds actually move and just aren't still, which a lot of games still haven't figured out how to, actually do. Again, this is the story mode, so this is not the multiplayer aspect of the game because, quite frankly, this is how I would play this game.
That's unusual. Badgers are definitely overpopulated in this area.
Shoot a badger. Like I said, the positional audio on this is just fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. One of the other nice things is that I learned is that you don't really have to worry about ammo either. Little stinky things. Just as annoying here as they are in real life. I hear the little devils. Where you at? Hmm. Where'd they go? I don't see any of the jolly things moving. So where should we go, guys? Should we sit up here and look for more, or should we go actually hunt for them? Message redacted, huh, lunatic? So this is very much like an actual hunting game, which means lots of waiting. Nothing. Oh, Badgers, where'd you go? Found you. All right, let's climb back up into the treehouse. Gotcha. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It shows you. This almost reminds me of Sniper Elite. Kind of tells you the information of like where you actually got the shot and all that kind of stuff. That's actually really really cool. I do like that. Yes, low spec. This is being played on Linux. Sorry, I got rid of Mango HUD. There you go. That better. So right long with a 30-30 Winchester. Okay. Fun. Arts Badger. Stand. I find them. They did harvest one. Well, I knew that was what you were asking there, low spec. You always ask every time I jump on stream if I'm playing on Linux. I know there's more of them. I love the audio in this. I really do. Gameplay wise, this is more of like a. Also reminds me of a game like Journey or any of those kind of games. Flow. It's more meant for, I guess, relaxing than anything else, which that's fine. Like I said, graphically it looks really really nice though. Not gonna lie. Creates the right kind of atmosphere with the audio, which is superbly done and stellar. You little son of a guns is supposed to be around here somewhere yet, and yet to see any of you. Where are you? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh. Oh, missed him. So for anybody looking for like an action game, this ain't it. This is very much a hunting simulator as far as games. So you will either like that idea or you will not. Totally up to you, obviously. Um, I don't know if like this would be a game I would play on the regular, but for something that is just kind of time, not time consuming, but something that is differently paced, I think I'd be fine with. Oh, little badgers, where are you? I have a present I want to give you. I know there's more of them around here. I'm just trying to figure out where. Like I said, this is very much a wait and see kind of game. Line up, take your shot, all that kind of stuff. Well, Tristan's I mean, honestly, the only reason I was late for the stream was because I'm blaming Michael. It's all Michael Tannell's fault. Michael, I'm just setting the example. I'm following your example that you set, last year before you started actually showing up on time. So it's the wait and see game, I guess. Like I said, this is very much gonna be one of those kind of games. You will either like this or you won't. This is gonna be very. A lot of people will find this very boring, but again, it's all relative to the type of games you want to play or in the mood to play, etc., etc. Ah, gotcha. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, so finally got that one done after all the waiting. Ah, got you. All right, which is more suitable for deer hunting. Okay, so we need to go back into the cabin. Log onto the computer. Go to shop. Equipment rifle. Open. Primary. Scope. Up.
I shouldn't use this bad boy for more than 120 yards.
Keep. And where do we gotta go now? Do, do, do. I have no idea where I need to go because for some reason the map is not working. Like I said, the positional audio that they do for this is fantastic. It really is. Like even if like there's really no like quote unquote, there's a story but there's no story, and the graphics are good. Um, Performance is a lot better than it was when I first booted this up. They do give you a nice big open world to explore too, which is nice. Also,
Better stay low, move quietly, and glass for animals from behind remember when I couldn't tell the difference between a white-tailed deer and a mule deer. Grandpa used to tease me about it. Let's see if I haven't forgotten all those hunting lessons from Grandpa.
Running water. Oh man, they did a lot of research for this. This is really good audio. So we're gonna give this a few minutes, let it do its thing. So my thoughts on the game so far is like the controls are very FPS, obviously, and WASD. Um, look down sights, all that stuff, all the very traditional controls. The one thing I do like, probably more than anything else, is the ambient audio, like the environmental audio that they use. It's not something that a lot of games put a lot of detail into. So like I'm over here, but as I span over here, you can hear the brook become louder, like you would in real life, which is a really cool touch. I wonder, can I hit something at 500 yards? See Bambi run. Basically, what I gather from this game is basically you're out hunting Bambi's mom. That's the best way I can look at it. $600. Anybody any closer? They're getting there. I'm somewhere over here now. $582 now. I love the ripple water effect right here. It's a nice little touch in the graphics. $600. Is anybody any closer? Maybe use the ladder, dear Lord. Let's see if I can actually get a deer. affordable. Well, absolutely nothing. All right, so to summarize this game quickly, Leisure Pace is the name of this particular game. Performance been pretty solid for the most part. I haven't really had much in the way of issues. Other than the initial stutter that you get with most Proton-based games, Proton games on Proton, whatever. Uh, but as you can tell, like it's fairly smooth. It's not horrible, but the frame rate is pretty solid. Tends to jump around depending on what you're kind of looking at. So like that's like in the 60s, but if you look over here, not so much. Yeah, not a bad game. I so as a video game consumer that I am, and making recommendations to buy this or not, that's a little rough because you just don't know. So, uh, I believe this is $39.99. Let me double check that quick. Yes, this is $39.99. So there is a multiplayer aspect to this game that might intrigue a lot of people. As far as like a single player aspect of the game, it's kind of a slow burn game for single player. So this to me is more of a leans more into the social aspect that they want to go for like group hunting and that kind of thing. So it's definitely playable, as you can tell. It's not a horrible game, doesn't perform horribly, etc. So at $39.99, it depends on how you want a game. As a solo gaming, this might be that's a bit much. But if you're looking for a leisure pace kind of game, and that's the style of game, and a more relaxed kind of atmosphere, not the Doom Eternal type of gameplay, this might be more up your alley. So you could probably justify the $40 for it. I will give them props for having more of a budget purchase price for this, given the kind of niche nature of it. The other thing is I didn't play the multiplayer aspect of it because I just didn't. But if social gaming is your thing, there are far worse ways to go about spending your time on this kind of game. Definitely an interesting game. Hard to really judge whether or not I would buy it. At $40 for a solo experience, probably not. I will say that the audio and the way that they have tuned the audio is fantastic. So definitely worth getting if you are a fan of like video game audio and that kind of stuff, and like atmospheric, like you're there. Just like when you hear it in the headphones, it's hard to explain. So mid recommendation, but very situational. Single player, probably not the $40. Social, you can probably justify the $40. So there's your first look at Way of the Hunter for PC. Yes, this was played on Linux through Proton on day one, actually. So this came out about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and as you can see, it works perfectly fine. So I want to thank DigitalOcean and Bitwarden for sponsoring the Tux Digital Network. Make sure you go to tuxdigital.com/sponsors, where you can see our fantastic sponsors in both DigitalOcean and Bitwarden. DigitalOcean, if you go and use the code, the link do.co/tux2022, you can get $100 free credit. And Bitwarden is a fantastic open source password manager that everyone on our network uses. So for $10 a year, you get a fantastic product and support on an amazing open source project. Definitely worth looking at. So again, go to tuxdigital.com/sponsors for those links. And I will catch you guys on the next live stream, which will be on time and prompt at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard on Mondays. And I gotta actually look to see what game you guys voted on for me to suffer through. So I will catch you guys on the next episode.